Ladies and gentlemen, every great achievement in history was first a silent whisper in the mind of a dreamer. Every bridge built, every empire founded, every innovation born, began not with hands, but with thought. Understand this truth: whatever your mind can conceive and truly believe, you can achieve. Imagination is the birthplace of all success. Everything that exists in the world today, from towering skyscrapers to revolutionary technologies, began first in the invisible realm of thought. Before a single brick was laid, before a single code was written, someone somewhere dared to imagine the possibility. The mind acts as a workshop where raw ideas are molded into detailed visions. Without imagination, there can be no forward movement, no innovation, and no transformation. It is in the mind that dreams are first drawn like blueprints. Just as an architect would never construct a building without a detailed plan, no significant success is achieved without first being designed within the mind. The beauty of imagination is that it is boundless. It allows you to transcend the limitations of your current circumstances and to see possibilities that others may overlook. Through imagination, you can create a clear, vivid picture of the life you desire, the goals you aim to achieve, and the person you wish to become. The power of imagination is not passive. It demands engagement. It requires you to visualize with emotion, to see yourself already in possession of the things you desire. When the mind consistently focuses on an idea, it begins to transform that thought into a magnet, attracting the resources, people, and opportunities necessary for its realization. Thought, when combined with belief and desire, is the first cause of all results. Those who cultivate the habit of deliberate imagination build a bridge between where they are and where they want to be. They mentally live in the future they are creating, and this mental rehearsal sharpens their focus and strengthens their resolve. Success, then, is not accidental. It is planned, envisioned, and rehearsed long before it shows up in physical form. Even in the face of adversity, imagination provides a way forward. It allows you to see solutions where others see only obstacles. It nurtures creativity, resilience, and bold thinking. It reminds you that limitations exist only when you allow your mind to stop imagining new possibilities. Thus, whatever the mind can conceive through the limitless power of imagination, it can eventually bring into the realm of reality, provided that belief, desire, action, and persistence follow. The mind's ability to conceive is the first and most important step toward any great achievement. When you dare to imagine, you open the door to everything that is yet possible. Belief is the catalyst that turns a simple thought into a living reality. While imagination plants the seed of an idea, it is belief that nourishes it and gives it the strength to grow. Without belief, even the most brilliant ideas wither away, abandoned before they have a chance to take root. Belief is not just a passive hope. It is an active, burning certainty that what you envision is not only possible but inevitable. When you truly believe in your dream, it begins to occupy your mind with such clarity and intensity that it drives your actions almost automatically. Belief transforms a mere wish into a committed goal. It infuses every step you take with confidence and conviction. In the presence of belief, obstacles shrink, doubts fade, and what once seemed impossible begins to feel within reach. Without this deep, unwavering belief, hesitation and fear creep in, paralyzing action and killing momentum before it can even build. Belief also serves as a shield against the inevitable challenges and criticisms that arise on the journey to success. Every great achievement has faced moments of ridicule, rejection, and resistance. Only belief has the power to carry you through those storms. It allows you to stand firm when others waver. It whispers to you in the dark moments when progress seems invisible, "Keep going. Victory is on the other side." The most powerful form of belief is self-belief. When you believe in your ability to achieve your dreams, you tap into a limitless reservoir of inner strength. Self-belief gives you permission to act boldly, to take risks, and to persist despite setbacks. Without it, you guess every decision and surrender your future to fear. It is important to understand that belief is a choice. It is not always automatic or easy, especially when external circumstances seem to offer little encouragement. But belief must come first, before any evidence shows up. You must believe in the unseen before it can become seen. It is by believing in what is not yet visible that you summon the forces needed to make it real. In every success story, you will find the common thread of unwavering belief. Those who rise above mediocrity are those who have trained their minds to trust their dreams more than their fears. They understand that reality is shaped first by thought, then by belief, and finally by action. Belief is the invisible hand that shapes your destiny long before the world sees your results. When you anchor yourself in strong belief, you set into motion a series of events, choices, and actions that eventually align with the vision you hold. Your belief influences your attitude, your behavior, and even the opportunities that come your way. It sends a powerful signal to the universe, marking you as someone who is ready to receive and achieve what you desire. Thus, to truly achieve anything worthwhile, you must first master belief. Believe deeply. Believe consistently. Believe without apology. For whatever the mind can conceive and you can truly believe, you can, without question, achieve. Desire is the heartbeat of achievement. It is the internal fire that pushes an individual beyond ordinary limits and gives life to a dream. Without a strong, burning desire, no goal can be sustained through the inevitable trials, setbacks, and struggles that come along the path to success. Desire transforms casual interest into fierce commitment. It elevates a simple wish into a must-have goal, one that you are willing to sacrifice for, fight for, and endure for until it becomes real. Weak desires produce weak results. When a person merely wishes for something, they act only when it is convenient. But when desire burns hot enough, convenience becomes irrelevant. Obstacles become stepping stones rather than roadblocks. A strong desire refuses to let go. It refuses to surrender in the face of failure or difficulty. It creates a sense of urgency, a feeling that achieving the goal is not optional. It is essential. Desire also sharpens focus. It clears away distractions and aligns your energy with your highest purpose. When you truly desire something, you do not waste time drifting aimlessly. Your thoughts, emotions, and actions line up behind your objective. Your mind becomes a magnet, drawing ideas, resources, people, and circumstances that help you move forward. Desire acts as a powerful force of attraction, bringing opportunities that otherwise would have been invisible to a half-hearted seeker. Moreover, a burning desire fuels resilience. The path to any worthwhile goal is never a straight line. It twists, turns, and sometimes doubles back. There will be times when the finish line feels impossibly far away. In those moments, it is not talent, luck, or even hard work alone that will sustain you. It is desire. When you want something deeply enough, failure does not defeat you. It deepens your determination. Setbacks do not break you, they build you. True desire also demands action. It compels you to move, to risk, to stretch beyond your comfort zone. It does not allow you to sit still and wish for results. It ignites the spirit of persistence within you, forcing you to push harder, think deeper, and act smarter. Without strong desire, dreams remain trapped in the imagination. With strong desire, they are pulled steadily, inexorably into reality. Every great achievement in history, from the discoveries of science to the revolutions of nations, was first fueled by burning desire. It is the invisible force behind the scenes, the emotional rocket fuel that carries ordinary people to extraordinary heights. It is the silent companion of every breakthrough, the unseen engine behind every success. To achieve anything of real value, desire must not be fleeting or conditional. It must be a constant, driving presence in your life. It must be so strong that it consumes your mind and stirs your soul into action. When you cultivate a deep, unwavering desire for your goals, you unlock a power within you that can overcome any obstacle and create results that once seemed impossible. Faith is the unseen force that bridges the gap between where you are and where you want to be. It is the invisible ingredient that turns dreams into reality when logic and evidence seem to say otherwise. Without faith, imagination and desire remain locked in the realm of possibilities. Faith takes those possibilities and begins to carve them into certainty. It is believing so strongly in your vision that no setback, no criticism, and no delay can cause you to doubt your outcome. Faith is stronger than fear. Fear paralyzes. It whispers lies about your limitations and convinces you to quit before you even try. But faith speaks louder. It tells you that obstacles are temporary, that problems have solutions, and that you are capable of rising above any challenge. When you operate with faith, you are no longer controlled by your circumstances. Instead, you control your circumstances by your unwavering belief in your ability to succeed. Real faith demands action. It is not enough to simply sit and hope that your dreams will come true. True faith pushes you to move forward even when the path is unclear. It fuels persistence. It gives you the strength to take the next step when you can't see the whole staircase. Faith says, I will keep going, not because I see the finish line, but because I know it exists. Faith also reshapes the way you experience adversity. Without faith, every setback feels like a failure. Every delay feels like a denial. But with faith, you understand that setbacks are setups for comebacks, and delays are not denials, but simply tests of your commitment. Faith allows you to maintain a positive mental attitude even when the evidence around you suggests that success is unlikely. It sustains your spirit, energizes your actions, and keeps your vision alive through every difficulty. This power of faith is not reserved for a chosen few. It is available to anyone willing to trust in their dreams more than their doubts. It grows stronger with use, just like a muscle. Every time you choose faith over fear, every time you move forward instead of retreating, your faith deepens. And as your faith deepens, your capacity to achieve expands. You must remember that the world often mirrors back to you the strength of your belief. If you carry yourself with faith, opportunities arise, doors open, and support appears, often when you least expect it. Faith has a magnetic quality. It attracts the right circumstances to the believer. It creates a mental and emotional vibration that pulls success closer. To build a life of achievement, you must develop unshakable faith in yourself, in your purpose, and in the possibilities that lie ahead. Not blind faith, but intelligent faith. Faith rooted in understanding that the mind holds extraordinary power when aligned with a clear goal, a burning desire, and unwavering belief. When you move forward in faith, you move forward with certainty that your dreams are not only possible, they are inevitable. True belief naturally leads to action. When you believe in something deeply, it is impossible to sit idly by and do nothing. Belief creates energy, motivation, and a sense of urgency that pushes you forward. It eliminates hesitation and replaces doubt with determination. When your mind is filled with strong belief, you act with confidence and your steps are firm and purposeful. Action becomes not something you must force yourself to do, but something you are driven to do because your belief has made the outcome feel real and attainable. Action born from belief is different from action taken out of obligation or fear. It is powerful, focused, and persistent. It is fueled from within, not by external pressure. People who truly believe in their goals take massive, consistent action even when results are not immediate. They do not wait for perfect conditions, nor do they demand guarantees before moving forward. Their faith in the vision gives them the courage to start before they are ready, and the resilience to keep going after they face challenges. Belief provides clarity. When you are sure of your mission, your mind finds ways to make it happen. You recognize opportunities faster, you make decisions quicker, and you recover from setbacks more easily. Belief acts like a guiding star, helping you navigate the uncertainty that naturally comes with pursuing something big. Without belief, every challenge feels like a reason to quit. With belief, every challenge becomes a lesson or a stepping stone toward your goal. Action rooted in belief also creates momentum. The more you act with conviction, the more small wins you create, and each success strengthens your faith even more. This positive cycle, belief leading to action, action leading to results, and results reinforcing belief, is how massive success is built over time. It is not luck or chance. It is a deliberate process that starts with a decision to believe and then to move boldly toward that belief. Those who achieve greatness understand that thoughts alone are not enough. Dreams must be followed by deeds. Plans must be followed by persistent execution. No one ever achieved anything meaningful simply by thinking about it. They achieved because they acted, and they acted because they believed beyond doubt that their actions would lead to victory. Even in the moments when progress seems invisible, belief demands that you continue moving. Even when obstacles appear, belief reminds you that the obstacle is not the end. It is simply part of the journey. Without this driving force, actions become half-hearted and results inconsistent. But with strong belief, your actions become inevitable steps toward your destiny. In the end, belief is not proven by what you say, it is proven by what you do. If you truly believe you can achieve something, your actions will show it long before your results do. It is through relentless, consistent action that dreams are ultimately made real. Persistence is the secret ingredient that turns dreams into reality. It is the steady, unrelenting force that keeps you moving forward even when progress seems invisible and success feels far away. While imagination, belief, and action are critical, it is persistence that holds everything together over time. Without persistence, even the best ideas and the strongest desires eventually fade. Success rarely comes quickly or easily. It demands a stubborn refusal to quit, a determination to keep going despite the difficulties that inevitably arise. Many people start with great enthusiasm, but only those who persist finish the race. The beginning of any journey is often filled with excitement and hope. But as challenges appear, delays, rejections, failures, enthusiasm alone is not enough. Persistence steps in when motivation runs out. It carries you through the hard days, the lonely nights, and the moments when quitting seems more reasonable than continuing. It reminds you why you started and urges you to hold on when everything around you tells you to let go. Persistence transforms the invisible into the visible. Every great achievement was once something that existed only in the mind of a determined individual. Through repeated effort, setbacks were turned into stepping stones. Mistakes were turned into lessons. Failures were turned into fuel. Persistence refuses to accept defeat as final. It treats every setback not as an end but as a temporary obstacle, something to be studied, learned from, and overcome. It is persistence that builds character. As you persist through adversity, you grow stronger, wiser, and more capable. Challenges that once intimidated you lose their power. Doubts that once paralyzed you lose their voice. With every step forward, even when small and seemingly insignificant, you are shaping yourself into the kind of person who can and will achieve great things. Persistence is not just about achieving a goal, it is about becoming the kind of person who does not need to rely on luck or talent alone, but who earns success through sheer will. Importantly, persistence must be intelligent. It is not enough to simply keep doing the same thing over and over without reflection. True persistence requires flexibility, learning, and adjustment. If one approach fails, another must be tried. If one door closes, another must be found or built. The person who persists intelligently adapts without losing sight of the ultimate goal. In a world that often glorifies instant results, persistence is a rare and priceless quality. It is the quiet, invisible work behind every overnight success story. It is the hidden strength behind every great invention, every revolutionary idea, every enduring legacy. Those who persist understand that the universe rewards those who refuse to give up, those who continue to act on their dreams even when the odds are stacked against them. In the final analysis, persistence is the difference between those who dream and those who achieve. It is the daily decision to believe in your vision, to act on it, and to continue moving forward no matter what. Success is not a product of chance or luck. It is the result of a clear, definite plan followed by determined, consistent action. Having a dream alone is not enough. Wishing and hoping are not strategies. To achieve anything meaningful, you must create a detailed, step-by-step plan that outlines exactly what you intend to do and how you intend to do it. A definite plan gives shape and structure to your desire. It transforms vague intentions into concrete actions. When you set out on a journey without a clear map, you are easily lost or distracted. But when you have a definite plan, you know exactly where you are headed and what steps you need to take next. It sharpens your focus and helps you prioritize your time, energy, and resources. It eliminates unnecessary wandering and minimizes wasted effort. A plan turns your big goal into smaller, manageable tasks, making it easier to maintain momentum and measure progress along the way. A definite plan also gives you confidence. When you know your next move, you act with greater certainty. Doubt and hesitation thrive in confusion, but they retreat when clarity takes over. When you have a thought-out plan, even if things do not go exactly as expected, you are less likely to be thrown off course. Instead, you adjust, refine, and continue forward with your eyes still fixed on your destination. It is important to understand that no plan is perfect from the beginning. Challenges and unexpected problems will arise. That is why flexibility is critical. A definite plan does not mean rigidly clinging to one method. It means having a clear end goal and adapting your methods as necessary to reach it. Winners are those who can adjust their plans without losing sight of their purpose. Moreover, a plan backed by strong desire, belief, and persistence becomes a powerful magnet that draws opportunities and resources into your life. It signals to the world and to your subconscious mind that you are serious about your goal. It activates creative thinking, helping you find solutions and opportunities you might have missed otherwise. A clear plan builds momentum, and momentum builds success. Action without a plan is like trying to build a house without a blueprint. You may work hard, but you will not end up with the structure you desire. Similarly, having a plan but never taking action is equally futile. Success requires both deliberate planning and decisive action. Each day, each step, each decision must bring you closer to the goal you have clearly defined for yourself. In the pursuit of any great achievement, a definite plan acts as both a guide and a promise. A guide to show you the way and a promise to yourself that you are committed to seeing it through. Those who take the time to create clear plans, and who back those plans with persistent action, ultimately achieve the success they once only imagined.